Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Free-to-Play Player, or F2PP, and this is Flint Caster. We now have our new wardrobe. We began the first part of the Firecat Alley arc, so we're going to continue that. We now have to go fight some fire elves. We once again have no attack spells, so we only have our minions and we have our healing. So we're going to go ahead and just get things started. And just start trying to get this done. I've gone over my videos and noticed I've just been very slow going with this, which, to be fair, you can't really do this very quickly. Well, you probably could. I can't say I really have that much experience in editing, so I'm gonna be trying to find an editor that I can test to see if it would be any actual use, like if it would actually work. So, for anyone watching this week, just bear in mind that I am trying to get better at this. But other than that, I'm going to try to edit out like the really grindy parts as soon as I can find an editor. But for right now, I'm just going to do what I've been doing. Unless, y'all actually like me just recording everything. I wouldn't quite understand why. But hey, everyone has their case. Okay, we got one. Let's see, alright. But once again, just to reiterate for anyone who winds up seeing this video, I am doing a no attack spells challenge. Basically, my character is not allowed to use attack spells. Instead, I can only use healing, wards, charms, or minions. So because of this, I have chosen to start as a myth wizard, and I'm going to branch off into the life school, or basically healing, and this way I can be a complete support to the minions that I summon. Right now we've only got the couple. It's a rank 1 minion. It knows a few 1-pip spells, and that's basically it. It doesn't do much else than that. Well, it also has like its own personal attack, which I think is like 90 damage. I could be wrong, but it doesn't really do that very often. So, okay, here is the third one. This is actually going a lot quicker. I really gotta stop saying that, because as soon as I wind up saying, hey, this is going a lot quicker than I thought, it winds up slowing down completely. Hopefully I did not jinx myself in that regard. Okay. But, is there anything else? Not particularly. The challenge is going to be up to whether or not, we get to Malistaire, which, I just have to, I believe I have to just, earn enough crowns for one more area with another character, to actually get that last space. So, while I'm playing this, I'm basically in the background with other characters, doing trivia, watching the crown videos, and doing the little daily assignment things in order to get the crown. Because I do the whole free-to-play thing, I'm having to do it that way. What's this? Oh, told you.
You've just received a pet snack. You can feed pet snacks to your pet after it completes a training game.
Okay. Speaking of pets, I have an idea of a pet I want to get. Actually, can't remember if it was with this character or... Okay. I remember that in one of these recordings that I tried doing, to start this challenge at the very offset, I gotten a myth sprite from Rattlebones.
Great! Thanks for doing this for the Fire Elves. If the Fire Elves are cursed or enchanted, and I'd bet my life they are, this arrow should reveal who did it. Greta Darkkettle used to teach alchemy at the school. She might help if you bring her the arrow.
Roger that. Okay, we are moving right along, which is very, very good. We're actually able to get the... Well, I just had a bit of a brain fart there. We can get everything moving. Now that we actually have our own minion, we don't have to grind for gold just to be able to continue. What was I talking about? I don't know. It's my train of thought. Oh.
So, you found me. What do you want? You can tell that Ambrose I'm not coming back.
You explained the curse upon the Fire Elves.
He's a good soul, that Quinn, but what he knows about magic you probably learned your first day. I need more than this.
I'm not sure if that's true. I mean, I just started in Universe like the other day. Or today, rather.
To find out who cursed the Fire Elves, I'll need a charred knife from one of those magma men roaming the street. I'll be waiting.
Alright then. Time to go beat up some, non-snowmen. What are we stuck on? There's like nothing there. Weird. Okay. Now here's a magma right here. I am a little low on health, but that should be fine. I've got healing. Oh boy. The other challenge that I have, that I've already actually started working on, as far as setup goes, is gonna be a lot harder. I can tell right off the bat that it's going to be a real pain in the butt. But after we get done with this, after we defeat Malistaire with this, because even if we do defeat Malistaire, which I really think we might be able to. Even with this, I think we might really have a chance. But we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see as we go. But basically, what I was trying to say is, after we get done with this, and we wind up facing Alistair, and we wind up hopefully beating him, I'm going to try to see if I can beat the entire game with this particular setup. I find it very unlikely, mainly because later on the bad guys tend to cheat a lot more. So that is going to be that's going to make this like infinitely harder than it already is. It's already going to be. But gosh dang it. Yeah, of course. Okay, let's try to get this Magma Man. Magma Man sounds like a 2-bit villain from an old cartoon series. Let's see. Alright, gonna go for Golem again. Like for right now, it's fairly no-brainer. Just summon a minion, cast a few turns, heal when you take a certain good bit of damage, and yeah. Right now, it's not exactly the most tactical thing. So yeah, please bear with me on that. All right, gonna pass. Dang it, I'm losing my thought quite a bit today, which admittedly isn't very unusual for me. Let's see. Oh, right, challenges. Basically, the idea is for whenever we wind up getting done with this challenge, I already have another challenge set up. I already have an idea of what it's going to be. And and like I said before, it's going to be a real pain in the butt. It's going to be a massive... Oh, well. Thank you, Living Puppet, for taking that. That is another thing cool about minions. At least when it's, you know, you're facing off against AI opponents. They do enough damage, the AI will say, okay, you know what, I'm just going to attack you, even if it means I use, like, all my steps on the attack, that, you know, that's basically just a hit. So, yeah, that's fairly handy. But that challenge is going to be the all crafting challenge. Gear, my cards, basically the only thing I'll be allowed to use that I don't craft myself is the card deck. And that's because that would make the actual thing impossible to do at all.
You don't know how to open a magic chest? How tedious.
Most chests are locked magically. To break the spell, you'll have to solve a puzzle.
If you can solve the puzzle, the chest will open and you will be given a reward. Is that everything? Good. Please don't bother me again.
I didn't bother you to start with. Okay, shock-a-lock, fairly easy. Yeah, this is a fairly simple place. Certainly not very difficult. Huzzah! Lightning bat. Oh, that's nice. Can't use it, but that's something I could sell later, if not, no. Let's see. Okay, I can finally talk to Greta Darkkettle. And let's go ahead and complete that quest, which is, you know, really, really good. Okay. I was trying to check my timer. There we go. I got a little bit left. Go ahead and I'll try to get to Greta, hopefully without getting in any unnecessary fights.
You got the charred knife? Excellent! This'll show the school I know what I'm doing.
Greta sprinkles magic dust on the charred knife and arrow.
Aha! The fire elves have been cursed by a banshee's wail. All you need is a lock of her hair. Talk to Private Quinn. He could prove useful. He may know of a banshee lurking nearby.
Alright. That's 2 quests down. Huh, we actually are going a lot quicker than usual than we have for the past few episodes. We've actually gotten a couple of quests done in almost no time at all. And relatively, I suppose. Side quests. Again, I think I'm going to do side quests in basically separate videos, just like a whole video set aside for side quests. Let's get them talking about first.
Banshee's wail? That sounds like a wicked curse. Good thing you convinced Greta to help. I've received reports that a banshee is up to no good. I know who it is, too. Bastila Gravewind haunts the last tower at the very end of Firecat Alley. Defeat her in battle and snip a lock of hair from her wicked head. Greta needs that hair to save the elves.
Alright, let's get to it. And we've leveled up. That puts us at level 6, yeah. I think at level 7, we're able to get our next minion, which will be the troll minion. So we'll have a troll and the puppet, the living puppet, our golem minion. Oh yeah. Once again, side quests. And I kind of don't really enjoy... I'm going off on a tangent here. The Pathfinders, I think I had talked about this before, but the Pathfinders used to basically wear a hood and had a crossbow. Now the Pathfinders are basically just the Goblin Hunters, but they've got like a goldish suit. They've got like a little gold hat, gold colored hat, and clothing. Like, they're not very distinct outside of the color scheme, and I'm assuming facial hair. Haven't had a chance to check that, because the guy, I can't remember his name, Halicane Swifter, I think, is the individual, the fella that we're gonna have to face inside the tower.
Ah! You have been asked to enter a dungeon. To go inside, you will need to stand on that sigil next to the door. Ah! You have been asked to enter a dungeon. To go inside, you will need to stand on that sigil next to the door. Once you activate the sigil, a countdown will start. When the timer runs out, anyone standing on the sigil will go inside the dungeon with you.
Alright then. Well, we got a little bit left.
So,
let's try
you are the one who has been undoing my work. The Fire Elves were to remain cursed until Wizard City was in ruins. Your meddling in Malister's plans will cost you dearly, Wizard. I shall send you back to Ravenwood as an example of what happens to those who oppose us.
Alright, let's do this. But let's try to, hopefully we can get this done before the timer runs out. I'm not entirely sure exactly why, but I can't really record that much. But the other day, actually one of my last videos that I uploaded, was roughly about 20 minutes, a little bit over actually, and it worked out fine. So that's what I'm going for this time, is a 20-minute long video, to see, like, if it'll work again, because, like, the first time I tried recording, for YouTube, it ended up, just ignoring it, even though it was, I think, like, 21 minutes long, so not that much more, so I didn't quite understand it, but, hey, sure, whatever. Past that. Alright. 35. I would have preferred if he'd gone after the fire elf, but there's not really much I can do about that. Okay, we can pass again. If we're lucky, she'll decide that the puppet is no longer a problem. She decided to focus on the problem with that fire snake. Yep, there we go. And I didn't really do much damage to him. Better if she'd gone for the overkill as per every other response, I guess. If we're lucky, he'll go after the fire elf this time. And go ahead and take him out. Hopefully we... Oh dear, that's a firebird. That's gonna do a ton of damage. Oh dear, oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh, crud. Oh boy. Okay, he's going after the Banshee. Oh, that was close. That was really, really close. I really should have been more careful. Well, to be fair, they were constantly missing their attacks, so maybe that ahead and heal again. Oh dear. Well, I've only got one minion left, and I've only got one skill left. Oh, come on! I don't think we're gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. Oh no. Oh, there's a hit. Ooh, big hit too, 120. Alright, well there goes my timer. We'll see how this goes. I'm hoping it doesn't wind up taking too much longer. Watch it be just too much. Whoa, raindrop. Nasty.